Big Joe! Cheap travels. Travel on a budget. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, back again for the storytelling time. Yeah, I'm telling stories, so you can go to bed after this. No, really. This is my second bed story from Mexico. From the day the first bad story happened. So I just witnessed the explosion in Playa del Carmen, next to Cancun, a very touristic town in Mexico. And yeah, after that, I was drinking tequila there on the sidewalk when I saw this, and then all these people, and they're testifying how people died there and stuff. It got me a little bit depressed, so I walked like 2 kilometers down that street, and then there was this right exit to the, I wanted to say right exit to the left, but yeah, it was right exit to the right, and that would get me to the beach. And just before the beach, there was like this shop. So I was really feeling down, so I needed some vitamin D. That means beer. So I went there and got a couple of beers and sat in front of the stores on the steps, you know. I'm not like stupid. I will not say who go to bars and spend $5 on a beer when I can get it in a shop for like $1. So of course I went there, I get 2-3 beers, and I went in front of the shop. I sat down and I was drinking and watching people go by, you know. It was very busy street because people were going to the beach there, and from the beach, nice ladies in bikinis. Oh, what can you do? You have beer, you have ladies, it's okay. So yeah, I was sitting there, and then I met these two Mexican guys. Yeah, they were very funny. They were already a bit tipsy, if I can say so. So yeah, they were two drunk Mexicans who came there, and yeah, of course we made friends. Why not? I'm not biased. I like girls. I wished it was two drunk girls, but yeah, it was two drunk guys. But still, we had a nice communication, and yeah. One of the guys, so this is the story about how my phone was stolen in Mexico, if I didn't tell you that before. So, no, it was not these two guys, so stick until the end of the video if you want to know what happened really. So, the story continues. So, there was these two guys, and yeah, we drank there together. One guy told me that he got paid that day. Like he had an apartment there, and he collected rent. So that day he collected rent, and they were celebrating. You know, they got some money. So of course, in Mexico, in Balkans, you get some money, you get drunk. Even in Philippines, you get some money, you get drunk. And I told them, yeah, I don't have any money, so I'm sorry, I cannot buy you beers, you know. They say, no problem, come with us, we will buy you beers. So after we finished drinking there on the beachfront, one guy left because he said that the other guy, no, he didn't said, I think he meant that, but he knew what the other guy was like when he's drunk. We'll get back to that. So one guy left, it was just me and another Mexican guy. That one who got money, the rent, and he say, no problem, I will buy you beers, you come with me. And you know me, I don't say no to beers. So, And I know when I look people in the eye, I know if they're a bad guy or a good guy. And he was a good guy. He was a good guy. He was not one of those murderers or I will steal your kidney when you sleep or stuff like that. So I think he was a good guy. I think so. So okay, we drank there. I go to the shop one more time. I bought us a couple of beers. He said he will take me to some bars after. And yeah, I got us a couple of beers, more. A couple of beers. Beer in Mexico, it's 0.66, I think, the big one. So it's not half a liter, but it's a little bit more. So it's good. And I think it was Pacifico. Beer Pacifico. And we drank those. And then he took me to a Mexican bar. A very special Mexican bar. Yes, muchachas, ladies, whatever. So this bar was located, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes walk from this main walking street from the tourist area, in some halfway to my hotel, let's say. And it was like only Mexican bar, no tourists, of course. I like these places, like I like to go with locals and stuff like that. So yeah, we were in this bar, and the beers were pretty normally priced, and this guy was paying for them since he had mucho dinero, huh? He had a lot of money, because he got his rent from the apartment. Okay, so the point of these girls, there was like three ladies there, and they were really fat like me, like with big stomach and stuff like that. And everybody was drinking. There was live music. There was food, and yeah. The point of these three ladies was, if you wanted to dance with them, you had to pay them, So you had to pay them for a dance, and then you would dance with them. I don't know. Touch their ass or whatever. I didn't do that. I didn't find them sexy or anything, So, and I told him, "You have very ugly girls in Mexico, very fat and very. They were like, Indian looking, not Native American. Sorry, I'm not American, so my terms can be a little bit confusing for you. So they were like Native Americans, yeah." To be politically correct. But fat, and I don't know, in the 30s, 40s, something like that. So you would have to pay to dance with them. No, I did not do that, and he also did not do that. But we had a few drinks there, we had a few beers, it was fun, live music, everybody was dancing, having fun. I am okay if I have a beer in front of me, but the scenery was not so nice, Three chicks in front of you. So I tell him, yeah. And then he takes me to another bar. So after we drank there, he paid for everything. So that tells you he's a good guy, yeah? He paid for my beers, he paid for his beer. But it wasn't so expensive, it was Mexican prices, normal prices, like let's say 150%, as they were in the shop, maybe 50% more they were in the bar. Anyway, we did that. I still had my phone with me, yeah. Oh, then we went to another bar, which was maybe half a kilometer from our hotel, so it was really back, like 2 kilometers from the main beach. So yeah, after we got there, that was a bit more like what I would call a mafia strip bar. But it wasn't really a strip bar, because there the girls were dressed, and it wasn't like naked girls, But they were on the stage and they were dancing, and you were there drinking, and that was it, So yeah, a Mexican girly bar, let's say. Let's keep it at that, yeah. So we go there. I say, no problem. I will buy my own beer, and you have whatever you want. And this guy, he orders a liter of whiskey. So he ordered one bottle of whiskey. I don't know, some fancy bottle, Jack Daniels or something. It was about €100 or something like that. But I told him, even when he ordered, I cannot contribute to this because I only have limited amount of money. And all the money I had on me was like $10. That was it. So if the beer was $3, it's okay. I pay $3, and the rest I use for taxi back to my hotel. And he said, "Yeah, no, no problem, no problem. You have whiskey, no problem." So okay, we drank that bottle of whiskey. So yeah, after this guy got drunk, of course, he liked the girls there. There were like three girls dancing there, and one was really pretty. I can testify. One was really pretty, but yeah, why the girls were there, to get the money from you. So he invites her over to our table. And yeah, they talk in Spanish. I understand some Spanish, maybe 25% of what they were talking, but in the end, I understood. So they agreed to do the thing, to do the deed. And I think it was like another $100 for that. So he already spent $100 on whiskey, which he didn't pay for. Remember that. And then he paid $100 on the girl. And okay, after they talked, they agreed to go away. So they left me there, I don't know, with half a bottle of whiskey still to be consumed. So they went out, and maybe he come back after 2 hours. And he kept ordering drinks for that girl, and in these bars, the drinks, like LD drinks, like for the lady, they're charged more. And he kept ordering, and I told him, it's a lot of money you're spending on this girl. Like, like Balkan people, yeah, he said, don't worry, be happy. And yeah, he kept ordering drinks for her, for us, and everything. We drank tequilas, we drank whiskey. I paid for my own beer there, so. And in the end, when I had enough of this guy and of this bar, I said, I'm going. And they brought us the bill. And the guy, of course, didn't have enough money to pay for it all, so for all the drinks. So they started like, no, you cannot go. You came here with this guy. But I said, I didn't order this. Did he order it? Yeah, he ordered it. So he must pay for it, not me, So they started this scam. If they couldn't get the money from him, they tried to get money from me because I was there. And they were really persistent, and the two big security guards come there to try to get money from me. I told them I don't have any money, blah, 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 blah. No, they wouldn't let me go out of the bar until I covered his drinks, So, no, I disagreed. So they didn't let me out. What did I do then? What did I do then? I started to scream, "Policía! Policía! Policía!" And they were saying something in Spanish. I didn't care. And there were people there, like there were doctors, there were airline pilots, like big clientele there, because it was like a fancy bar. So yeah, I was screaming that, "Policía! Policía! Policía! Policía!" And maybe after 1 minute, yeah, they gave up. They let me go. So this was the reason I tried to run away from there as quickly as possible. So yeah, the first taxi that was there, I got into the taxi, of course. I agreed on the price. I was still negotiating, even though it was, hit and run. You still have to negotiate. We negotiated on a good price. So maybe, I don't know, $3 to take me to the hotel. It wasn't far away. And that was the place where I lost my phone. Didn't lose it. I think it was stolen. So there are two options. One option was, I was in shorts. I was in beachwear. I went to the beach. It was that day when the boat exploded. So I just went to the beach. My plan was to go to the beach and to go back home. But then all this stuff happened. So yeah, I was in my shorts, my phone was in my pocket. So one possibility is that when I sat down in the taxi, the phone dropped out of my pocket because it was an open pocket and it was very like short pocket. It wasn't like long. So that's one possibility. The second possibility was when this taxi driver took me from there to hotel. Uh, that he when he was changing shifts, that's when I felt his hand against my thigh. Maybe if he's very good at stealing, he could have stolen my phone from the pocket at that time. So that's the second possibility, which I think was the one that happened. So yeah, okay, he drops me off. And I know I still had a phone when I get into the taxi because I showed him the address. I had Google Maps, and I showed him where we are. And then when he got the message where I wanted to go to my hotel, I put my phone in the pocket, and that was it. That's the last time I saw my phone, and that was the best phone I ever had. It was Samsung Galaxy S7. It made so nice pictures, so nice videos. It was so responsive, edge, and it had this nice rounded edges. So I love that phone. It was the best phone I ever had. I paid like 700 euros for it at that time. Yeah, I still miss that phone. Since there, I don't have any more expensive phones because of this story. So yeah, after this, I got to a hotel, got to my room, take a shower, and prepared to go to bed to sleep. Yeah, but before I check where's the phone? You're bored when you go to sleep, so you check your phone, and I didn't find it in my pocket. So I turned all my room upside down. I didn't find the phone. I went like, fuck, my phone was stolen. So even it was late in the night, maybe 11 or something, I went down to this hotel manager who was there, and we tried calling my phone from his phone, and the number was disconnected. So yeah, that's when I realized, bye bye phone, bye bye phone, bye bye 700 euros. That's like that at the time was like euro was more than a dollar, so it was like $900 phone. Okay. So that's how my phone got stolen from the taxi driver in Mexico, in Playa del Carmen. And I had touristic insurance, so that meant that if I got a police certificate that my phone was stolen, I would get back 150 euros. So next day I went back to Cancun. I couldn't stay in the city anymore. First the terrorist attack, but it was not a terrorist attack, but the accident on the boat. And then my phone getting stolen. I just left that city. I couldn't be there anymore. So I went back to Cancun and went to the police station to report the theft. And the police station said, no, we are closed for the day. You cannot report the theft. They have like this form that you fill out for the insurance, and you have to pay like 25 euros for that, and blah, blah, blah. They're already closed. But I was persistent, and they sent me to some inspector, Mexican police inspector, and he did this form for me, and he said, yeah, okay, it's for free for you. This is an exception, and so he did that for free for me, and I got my 150 euros back in my country. So yeah, that's the story of my phone being stolen in Mexico. My God. Even though I love Mexico, yeah, this thing happened. So two bad things happened in Mexico. I almost lost my life, and yeah, when you look at it that way, my phone being stolen was not such a big deal. You can always work back for the money. So yeah, take care, guys. And don't take the story not to go to Mexico. Mexico is a wonderful country. I love it. But yeah, be careful there. And yeah, comment down below. Push a like and subscribe. Unfortunately, my phone is gone forever, so what can I do? We're stuck with this cheap phone now, so take care, guys. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed before, and see you in my next one. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel, put a like there, and see you next time.